This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
We are in a weather impact alert tonight. Storms are already popping up in parts of our area, and even stronger storms are possible tonight. We could see heavy rain, strong winds, even some damaging hail. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. There's even the possibility for an isolated tornado to spin up. Our chief meteorologist Scott Connell is here with the weather impact forecast.
And we think for St. Louis, Mike and Ann, this is going to be much later on through the evening hours, more like 10, 11, midnight here for St. Louis. But right now, southeast of St. Louis, strong storms here. Washington County, Illinois, that includes around Nashville, back towards Lively Grove. The warning now down in Randolph County is about to expire, but you still have another strong storm that's coming out of Perry County and working its way into extreme southern portions of Randolph County. That has some gusty winds and some hail with it. Now through 8 o'clock, most of the actions to the south of St. Louis. 10 o'clock tonight until about 4 a.m. or so, we'll be talking about that potential for thunderstorms moving into St. Louis. That's when the gusty winds for the metro area, some hail, perhaps an isolated tornado, but we're thinking more along the lines of the gusty straight line winds. You can see those clouds. They're trying to build. This is the sky cam looking down at Arnold right now. They're trying to grow to the south of St. Louis. And what we've seen so far across St. Genevieve, St. Francis County, they haven't had a whole lot of success getting too active in this area just yet. Nothing in the immediate metro area at the moment. But again, our southern counties, this is where we'll watch new severe thunderstorm watch over the southern portions of the area through the remainder of the evening. We'll probably get one in St. Louis for this line of thunderstorms that approaches as we head towards midnight in towards 1, 2 o'clock tomorrow morning.
And you can get our forecast 24/7 on KSDK.com or text the word weather to 314-425-5355 and we'll send you a link.
In an hour, Arnold residents will have the chance to voice their concerns or support for the city's new Parkway project. It would be a new outer road near I-55 from Highway 141 to Richardson Road. Tonight's city's council meeting is the first one since plans for this Arnold Parkway came to light.
5 on your side's Tracy Henson is live outside a strip mall that is on the chopping block if these road plans go through. Tracy.
Mike and Ann, I was invited to and I sat in on a meeting between the owners of this shopping center and businesses as well as nearby residents. There is a neighborhood just adjacent to the shopping center. Everybody plans to be at that city council meeting tonight to voice their concerns. They're also not taking this news lying down. They are fighting back.
The lawsuit was filed earlier this week on Monday.
City leaders won't talk about pending litigation with us, and the representatives of Water Tower Place Shopping Center say city leaders haven't been forthcoming with them either.
And they're not working for the people, and that's what we're asking for. Start working for the people and not just some mystery project you're developing here with, another shoe seeming to drop yet.
For the past 3 years, the city of Arnold has been quietly developing plans for a new parkway that would connect Richardson Road and 141 alongside 55.
We started having conversations with them earlier this year, and the conversations were bizarre in some ways. That's the best way I can put it. We really didn't know how to take the conversations, and then in May we received a letter threatening us with eminent domain.
The neighborhood adjacent to the shopping center is also under the threat of eminent domain.
We're going to start reaching out to folks, start reaching out to our neighbors, and identify if there's a way for us to go forward. Legally, all our interests may not be the same, but we have a common interest in what happens to this community.
Part of the community is resident and customer Timothy Schmitz, who plans to tell City Council what he thinks of the plan.
I think it's absolutely completely 100%, 10% unnecessary.
He'd be sad to see these businesses go and mad at the city for taking them.
What really angers me about all of this is the city administrator saying, sell or we'll take you. What kind of attitude is that towards your constituents?
Yeah, and in that meeting I just got out of, there were certainly many voices who were very concerned, very upset about what is going on. Also in that meeting by the owners of Watertown Place Shopping Center, they announced a website, and you'll start seeing lawn signs as well. They had a few of them in this meeting. It's stopthestupidroad.com. Yeah, stopthestupidroad.com. They're organizing efforts to try to go against this proposal. In Arnold, I'm Tracy Henson, 5 on your side.
Right now, traffic's being rerouted in Kirkwood due to a major gas leak. Spire crews are on the scene of a leak on Big Bend between South Fillmore and South Kirkwood roads. Traffic is being diverted to South Fillmore and Milwaukee. According to the Kirkwood Fire Department, there is no threat to people living in the area. Now we're also getting word that there's a water main break in the area. Spire hasn't said how long repairs could take or when the road might reopen.
Tonight, Ferguson police officer Travis Brown remains in the hospital days after being tackled during a protest. In an online update, his family says the officer is showing signs of progress. Megan Kernan is here to show us how 2 Metro East restaurants are fundraising to support this injured officer. Megan?
And tonight we heard from Kiwan Guyton, the owner of Mr. Barbecue in Columbia and Waterloo. He's a sheriff's deputy who was badly injured in the line of duty. Now he's raising money for Officer Brown through his award-winning fried chicken. For every dine-in and carry-out fried chicken meal bought at both locations Monday, Mr. Barbecue will donate $10 toward Brown's medical bills. Christina Bailey, Travis Brown's sister, said in an update that he's undergone several surgeries and procedures, and he's had slight movements in his leg and hand, but the family remains hopeful. Ferguson Police Chief Troy Doyle tells us he's been visiting his close friend in the hospital every day. Mr. Barbecue says he'll do anything to support a fellow officer, especially Officer Brown.
Thin blue line, there is no distance that we won't go to protect one of our brothers and sisters when in a time of need. I'm gonna pray for Travis's healing, his comfort.
Man, we love you. We love you. Want you back here. We miss you.
Now, Brown's GoFundMe has more than $108,000. If you'd like to help Brown's road to recovery, you can find his link on the As Seen on TV section on KSDK.com. Mr. Barbecue's fundraiser is happening all day on Monday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Columbia and Waterloo locations.
Happening within the next half hour, people are expected to pack the Francis Howell School Board meeting. Leaders are set to vote on whether students should be able to use bathrooms other than the one assigned to their gender at birth. 5 on your side's Brent Solomon is live in O'Fallon, Missouri, where that meeting will soon get underway.
Well, Mike, you might recall this issue came up late last year, but the school board put it on hold. Well, now it's back on the table, and people on both sides of the issue are expected to show up here tonight to plead their case. Let me break down what we're talking about here. It's called Policy 2116. The proposal is to make sure that students who are trans or non-binary use the bathrooms or even locker rooms that match the gender given to them at birth, instead of allowing them to use facilities that match the gender that they identify with. The proposal would also allow them to use a separate, single-stall restroom. School leaders say this is all about safety and privacy. But parents who have children who are trans or non-binary feel it's an attack on them. Those for and against the measure are set to make their voices heard in just a matter of minutes. And the board is also set to take up another issue tonight, a measure that would ban teachers from talking to students about gender identity unless the teacher has that student's parents' permission. Tonight's meeting gets underway at 6:30 right here at the Francis Howell Administration Building. And of course, we'll be here to follow it through the night. That's where we're live this evening. Brent Solomon, 5 on your side.
A safety-focused start to the school year. The training that took place today in Jefferson County.
Medical help for radioactive waste victims in North County. The new test that can help detect multiple cancers.
And the weather impact alert continues. The severe thunderstorm watch south of St. Louis. Nothing in the metro area right now. Strongest storms over in Washington County, Illinois, and down into Randolph and Perry counties to our southeast. We're tracking